all the battles you wage, this one is the most demanding. For your fiercest opponent out here is yourself. And your weapons and ammo will decide your fate.
Welcome back to ESPNU College Basketball. Rivalry Week presented by Cisco. We are at the Gentry Center on the campus of Tennessee State. Join Mike Gleason on ESPNU tomorrow night for Give and Go as he directs you to 9 games with live cut-ins, highlights, and studio analysis throughout the night, including Rutgers Marquette, North Carolina Duke, Wisconsin Penn State, Iowa Minnesota, Michigan State Purdue, South Carolina UK, Oklahoma State OU, and K-State Kansas. Give and Go on ESPNU tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. There's some heavyweight basketball on that list. That'll be a great night on ESPNU. Starts at 9.
Okay, this is shaping up to be a pretty much of a heavyweight match as well, especially with Clarence Matthews down low. He's working so hard to get the basketball. I would double him hard every time he catches the ball, see if he can pass it on the double team.
Matthews had early foul trouble tonight. He's fouled out of 6 games this year, but he looks good right now with 3 fouls. Irwin couldn't get the runner to go. And here's a chance for Tennessee Martin to get the lead. Wonder if they'll be dialing up Gerald Robinson. Instead, they go for the layup. Foul is called. Bohannon whistled on the personal. 2 shots coming.
Zarek Knight in the 94-foot situation gets a little bit of contact there, a little ticky-tack, but he'll go to the line.
So this is one of the problems for Tennessee Martin. He is an extremely poor free throw shooter for a starting point guard. Just 53%. That did not look good.
And when your perimeter guys don't shoot free throws well, and your big guys are your best free throw shooters in late game, that's a tough circumstance for Brett Campbell.
Got 1 of 2 to go. His nights have really gone down since his concussion. He had some stitches above the left eye. And we are tied at 65 as we close in on 3 minutes to play second half.
And you've got to think that Ladarius Weaver and Clarence Matthews are going to end up on the same side of the court.
Here's Weaver. What a night it's been for him shooting the ball. 23 points. Robinson leads all scores with 32 for Tennessee Martin tonight. Here's Belton on the pull-up pop. And Robinson clears the board. A chance for the Skyhawks to go in front.
No numbers advantage. Get the ball to your best player. Get Gerald Robinson the basketball.
And a foul is called. Tolliver was in all kinds of trouble. And a foul is going to be called. And that one will go against Weaver. And we're in the 1-and-1.
And Bubba Tolliver just got bailed out right there. Dribble penetration to no man's land with his best player open, Gerald Robinson. And the foul is called on Tennessee State.
Bubba Tolliver.
Tolliver will step up. He's a 70% free throw shooter. You know, he's had a good night. 4 or 5 from the field. He came into play tonight misfiring on his last 10 3-point shots. So he stepped away from the long shots and went for the drives to the basket, and he was rewarded for it.
You know, Dave, this game has become very, very simple. For Tennessee Martin offensively, they've got to get the ball to Gerald Robinson, let him make plays. Flip side, if I'm Tennessee State, I'm going to run another defender at him because he's about 2.5 to 1 turnovers to assist. Make him pass the ball out. And on the opposite end for Tennessee State, get the ball down low to Clarence Matthews. And likewise, I'm going to double him because he turns the ball over a lot down the low block. So between Matthews and Robinson, those are the 2 guys who can determine the outcome of this game.
All right, we'll see if the coaches follow that plan. Tolliver hit the front end and earns the bonus. 2 clutch free throws with 2.5 minutes to go. They put Tennessee Martin in front. Once again, a reminder, Tennessee Martin has to win this game and the remaining conference games to qualify for the OVC postseason tournament. 7 ties, 11 lead changes.
And the wild card is Ladarius Weaver.
Bohannon takes it down to the low block. One-handed shot. Tolliver had it briefly. Here's Robinson, controlled by Tennessee Martin, and a chance to add to the lead. Lob inside, and it's stolen by Belton. Tennessee State still thinks if they have a strong finish to the season, they can host one of those first-round games in the OVC tournament. Up and under the drive by Weaver.
And there's your wild card right there, Ladarius Weaver.
Timeout. Tennessee Martin. Brett Campbell wants to talk about it. Cy Alexander feels that if they can win their remaining conference games, they'll host the first-round game.
Ladarius Weaver, we talked about it. He's the wild card. We know we've got a score down low for Tennessee State, and Clarence Matthews just simply rakes out the defender, which gives the avenue to Ladarius Weaver.
Here are the standings in the Ohio Valley Conference. We're tied at 67, a minute 49 remaining. Austin Peay leads the way. And you can see Tennessee State at 6-8. Mark, last year, Jacksonville State finished 4th in the OVC with a 12